Hello everybody, how are you? I know I said on the grid this morning I was going to join in on live and do some stretching, but you know what? I had a few DMs about my tricep exercise that I was doing on my stories a couple of weeks ago, I think. Oh, my hair. A couple of, those of you who don't know me, hello, I'm Jane. I'm menopause and health coach of 26 years, but I've been working with menopausal women for the last 4. And also I've had really awful menopause, dreadful in fact, it is dreadful. So I totally get what it's like to be broken. So I wanted to touch on weight loss and bingo wings. Okay, there's so many things we can cover, which I will do over the next God knows how long, but I'm just loving the fact that I have time to connect with you guys. I had 2 shoulder operations and I couldn't use my left shoulder for about 6 years. Before my operation I was in severe pain. Then I had an operation, I was in the sling for 3 months. I could not have any weight through it, so it was like this. When it came off, I had a frozen shoulder. So being a PT, running your own business was really hard. I'm just going to say hello. Hello, Hot Flush and Cool Toppets. Marie, hello Marie, hello Anne. Yeah, getting back to my arm. So when I was a young instructor, you know, it's like when you're younger, you just take everything for granted. And I look back on pictures and think, oh my God, I had a banging body. And the best part of my body with my arms and my abs. I used to teach, oh gosh, probably about 20-30 classes a week. A lot of that was body pump, which actually contributed to, I had ripped tendon, ripped ligament, and the infraspinator was totally gone. So my arm was mullered, and then I had to have another operation 2 years after. Now the reason why I'm going on about this is I strive to have good arms again. So I'm getting my tone back. I mean, this bingo wings, girls, for me this is a little bit of COVID, okay? Because I was ill for a good 3-4 weeks, so I really wasn't very active. Can you spot reduce fat? No, you cannot. However, if you tone that muscle, it helps with appearance, all right? So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to show you a few exercises for said bingo wings. And if you do want to have more defined muscles, then you gotta cut down your body fat percentage, unfortunately. Under here I've got an amazing 6-pack, but at the moment it's covered in some nice stuff that I've accumulated over the last couple of months. You know, I'm proud of it. I am happy and I'm feeling good, and to me that means more to me than anything else, because I've been in so much pain, physical and emotional pain. I am happy, that's it. So first of all, I'm going to do join in with me. We're going to just roll the shoulders, and if I've got time we're going to do the meditation at the end. So you can either join in or keep this to your camera roll so you've got reference. So I'm going to show you a few different exercises for said bingo wings. Now the reason why I do a few different exercises, and I do loads with my clients, and I've got a lot of clients as young as me, yes, in their 50s and plus, and it's the bums, legs, butt, hum and bingo wings. Now this one I'm going to do, you need just 2 bottles or 1, all right? And you can, my suggestion to you first is try and get somebody to watch you to doing this, or do it on the floor in front of the mirror, because technique is really, really important. And then we're going to show you other ones. So if you have problems with any wrist problems that you can't press, this one I'm going to show you is perfect. So I'm just going to say hello, hello. Dennis, I love your posts every morning. I hope you're going to do this, Dee. Right, okay. So this one, you need, oh, we haven't got a weight spent. So I'm going to use my new blue velvet ottoman, or you can use a coffee table, all right? So you lie flat. You got to make sure your head is supported, girls and boys. yeah? And then I'm going to take my glasses off because I can't see you. So we start off with your hands over your elbows, elbows over your shoulders. Now the trick here is to keep the elbows above the shoulders. Then we bring, not your weights or your water bottles, down. Then we straighten. Now this is a great bit because you get 2 for the price of 1. Then we bring the arms there. Now when you get to there, I want you to pull this part of your abdominals in really tight, yeah? So we bend, we straighten, we go back, pulling the tummy nice and tight. That's it. We bend, we straighten, tummy really, really tight. Now, there's a couple of pointers here, my lovelies. Is common mistake is when we bend, sometimes this happens, right? You have to keep, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. So it's like you're trying to touch the side of your temples, but you're not quite there. Let me show you from the back, because it's really important you get this technique top Johnny. Once you've got this done and dusted, you're going to love it. This is going to be your favourite tricep exercise. So make sure you keep the distance there, yeah? And then you come up and you go back and you pull the tummy in really, really tight and you go back. Now what we don't want to happen is this. That's a no. That's a no, no, no. Because we need to work the tricep in the good range of movement that it needs to be to stop it hanging. You know the hanging, the bingo wings, girls. Yeah? So what we don't want to happen is this. Yeah? And we don't want this. Okay? Any questions on that? Any questions? Any questions? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Keeps cutting out, for God's sakes. Well, listen, if it keeps coming out, don't worry, because I'm going to save this for 24 hours and you can save it on your camera roll. I'm waving at everybody. Oh, Dennis, I miss you so much. I'm definitely coming down for fish and chips and ice cream when this is over. All right, so if you find that your technique's a bit over the place and you're finding it difficult, what to do is get a bigger bottle, yeah, because this is a little bit narrow, but you can get one of the larger water bottles. That way it's easier to guide. So let me show you from this way. So it's a little bit too narrow, and then you go there. So that way it's just easier to get that technique. Yep. Perfect. Now, in an ideal world, what I would do, especially with somebody that's accelerated throughout the years, is I would go heavy after a while. So if you've not done any weight training or resistance training before, just start off low level, start off with just your own body weight. Just do that movement on its own until you got the technique perfect. It's all in the technique, guys. And then you start off with a lower weight, because it's not just the muscles that need conditioning, it's actually your ligaments and your tendons. All right. Hello, Debbie. Hello, honeybees. Hello, Sam. Oh, Marie keeps cutting out, but just keep with it. Keep with it. Keep with it. Who else? Daisy. Hello, darling. So I've just done my favourite all-time tricep exercise, bingo wings. Now the reason it's called tricep is 3, and so the reason why with especially girlies is I really load up the triceps. As I said, once somebody's conditioned, you got the ligaments and the tendons and the joints ready to exercise. Make sure you always warm up first, but then I really try and load it. So if you have a coffee table or ottoman or even a sofa, I'm sure everybody's got a sofa, well, let's move on to the next one. Tricep dips. You all know these. So let me show you that way, that way, that way, that way. Fingers always pointing to the floor, yeah? And start off with your knees bent. You can bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Now you can actually do this one on the floor, like so, yeah? So your hands are pointing towards your bum and you just bend and straighten. So if you don't have any wrist problems, you could start off with that one. And that will, as long as you feel it here, I feel it a bit in my wrist because I've got dodgy wrists because of all my problems and injuries over the years. To progress an exercise, if you think about range of movement, you slow something down, but also increase the lever. So basically your body is the lever. So if you go longer, then it's going to be harder. Let me demonstrate. Right, so I'm on my coffee table on my ottoman. What I could do, if I had room, I'd move this to one side and straighten my legs, but I'm going to show off now. So I've increased the lever, yeah, and if I did that, oh yeah, I can really feel that one. So yeah, oh, that's lovely. I actually did quite a lot of tricep exercises yesterday, and I thought, you know what, it's really good to talk, and it's because being under lockdown, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I have to shut that kitchen. Now let's go back to a little bit of weight loss talk while I'm in between the exercises. So you've got the lying down tricep extension, you've got your tricep dips, you've got your three different versions. You've got on the floor, on the edge of your coffee table or your sofa. You can do it on your sofa, take the cushion off, and also we can do a tricep push and an overhead tricep. Now, why is weight training so important for weight loss? Now, Dennis, do excuse me while I say this, and this is what I say to a lot of my ladies. Okay, so imagine we've got these men in our muscles, and when we go out walking, we go out dancing, these men wake up and they feed on your fat stores. Brilliant. But then they go back to sleep. However, if you do resistance training, these men wake up and some of them actually stay awake, therefore burning fat at rest. Ka-ching. Now, reference to menopause, why is it so important to weight train, resistance train through menopause? Osteoporosis, all right? Osteoporosis is silent killer. I'm not going to go on about that today, but what I will say is mental health. Now, there's a study recently that showed weight training helped with hot flushes. Okay. Mental health during menopause is severely compromised. Mental health during lockdown can be off the scale. I've had so many messages from so many women that are just really feeling it in the minute. So I want you to connect with your body. I want you can take control. And weight loss, yeah? So think about, if you don't do anything, start doing resistance training. Just do your tricep dips. I'll come on and do something every day. Just tell me what you want and I'll do it for you. But also, if you feel strong body, strong mind. So not only becoming breathless, but doing resistance work, I'm telling you, is a game changer. When I couldn't do my resistance and my weights, it affected my mental health so badly. When I entered menopause, I was the most inactive I'd ever been in my whole life. I was an ex-gymnast. I was an aerobics instructor for years and years and years. I had to open my studio because I couldn't move anymore. I was in a wheelchair for a bit. Hiya Debs, I just showed one actually, it'd be really, really good for you, your carpal tunnel. So just nip back when the live's up. So we're talking about bingo wings and weight loss. So we've done overhead tricep, we've done, tricep dips. Now we can do a tricep press, and then we're going to do another overhead tricep. So again, you can be on the edge of your coffee table, or you could do this in the kitchen while the kettle's boiling. Debs, you probably wouldn't be able to do this, but if you do have carpal tunnel, because sometimes my wrists are buggered from years of teaching, is what I do, instead of flat hands like so, that can put pressure on the nerve there, especially if you've got carpal tunnel, is just put your hands in a fist, yeah? But basically the hands are close together, yeah? And you drop the hips, elbows in, shoulders away from the ears, suck in the abs, and then bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Yeah, so I'm showing you from the side. So what you don't want to do is kind of this, yeah? So you want nice and proud, elbows in. Top tips that you try not to do, my lovelies. it's not too bad doing out to the side. A pyramid press up is something completely different. But if you want to hit, you know the bit, hands close together, shoulders away from the ears, and you do your tricep pushes. Now, remember, I couldn't use my left arm for years. So my right arm, my right shoulder was completely buggered. So I've had 2 steroid injections in this. So I'm going to show off now, only because I can, because I know what it's like to be broken. Is if you're quite strong, what you could do is take your hands close together in a plank position, elbows in, and just lean forward and do a little tricep push. Yes, I'm showing off. Sorry, girls. Right. We have another overhead tricep one, if you've got dodgy wrists, that you can do, you can start off with. You can also do this as the pair of tights if you haven't got a Dynaband. What are we doing for time, girls? Okay, that's how I plank. Well done, what, on your, like that. What time is it? I need to know the time. If we're going to do meditation. Right, okay, so overhead tricep. Hello, Michelle. Right, so overhead tricep. So basically, if you just joined us, I've talked about weight loss, talking about triceps. Anybody got any? Hope I can catch up a recorded version. So zero stable broadband connection today. Oh, bugger, that's a bugger, Marie. Right, okay, overhead tricep. So let me show you from the side. Above the head, keep that elbow, keep the upper arm close to the body, and we bend and we straighten. We bend and straighten. Now obviously we can do this with 2 water bottles, but what you want to do is really keep the arms close together. So my top tip is do it with 1 water bottle, and it's just easier to keep good form, all right? So really keeping those arms close to the body. Where's my Dynaband? Hold on, girls. It's here somewhere. Stay there. Bum, ba, ba, ba. Right, hold on. I'm just going to get my Dynaband. Wait. I'm back. Normally I've got it all set up with my clients via Zoom or Skype. Right, another one, you can do this with a pair of tights. Yep, there. So basically, the front hand is your anchor, shoulder back and down, and you can pull back. Yep. Now this one is really good to get that bottom. And what I would suggest on this one is really push down. Really push down. So you'll bend and straighten the elbow, really pushing it down, and if you push that down, it's going to get that horrible hangy bit at the end. Let's have a look at the comments. Hi, Miss Bugsy. Anybody got any questions? Oh, sugar. Anybody got any questions? Nobody got any questions? Good. So far we have got, let me go through this again. We've got a lying down tricep bend extension. Yeah, so that one there. Checking make sure the technique is spot on. So we do not want the elbows to come out to the side, and we don't want the elbows to come forward. The elbows stay above the shoulders. When you do that, you pull your abs in, all right? Then we got our dips. You can start these on the floor. Yeah, you can lift up, do them on the floor. Then you progress on to your ottoman or your coffee table or the edge of your sofa. And if you want to do it, make it harder, remember what I said about the lever, yeah? Then if you really want to show off, you've got your tricep pushes either on your knees or up, yeah? We've got our tricep kickback, like so, and then overhead. Overhead, overhead, overhead. Right, so, weight loss. If you're perimenopausal, It's really tough because if you've still got a cycle, some days you want to eat the world and its dog. And also under lockdown, it's so easy to just go, oh God, I feel like a treat. So my advice to you is plan your meals, right? And if you're finding your belly fat is just getting on, we've all been there. So what I am doing, because I'm not perimenopause, I'm postmenopause, and it works for me, I'm doing my 16-8 fast. So 16 hours I do not eat. So for my last meal, 12 hours plus 4. But if you're perimenopausal, what I would say is have something when you wake up, because you can't go into adrenal fatigue and you can't have your cortisol going up, okay? And also take this time, if you can, to hiya Bridget, we've talked about bingo wings and weight loss, and I'm just talking about some other things as well. So you don't want to overwork your adrenals, because when we hit menopause, our ovaries stop producing estrogen, so our adrenals take over. So you really want to look after your adrenals. But a rule of thumb that I use with a lot of clients, and Dave, you're still here, I know you know this one, we know this one, don't we? And we try not to go into B Street Deli for a croissant, but sometimes we're not that strong. No carbs after 4, so have complex carbs and a small amount in the morning and lunchtime, and 0 carbs in the evening. Okay, plan your meals, make sure there's 4 hours between each meal, and do not snack. And I promise you, if you eat dense, good protein, you know, lentils and beans and pulses are brilliant at making sure our gut works well, making sure we evacuate well, and also good gut health helps with brain. I have a pea protein shake. Yeah, me too, Debs. I have the pulsing pea protein, maca powder, and I put flaxseed in. Oh, remember what I said yesterday? So we did live, Debs and I, Pot Fresh Club. And with my clients, I'm just going to check the time, because I want to do the meditation. Might be on. Okay, it's going to be on in a second. So we can do meditation. So just make sure you have really dense nutrient stuff. Linwoods is brilliant because it's really good at giving you all your flax and stuff. But what I'd say would go back one step further, get natural flax seeds and grind them yourself, because when they're sitting on the shelf, they lose their potency, okay? It's processed of some kind. I have superfood shake in the morning. Yeah, well done, Bridget, superwoman. Right, now we're going to do some meditation. Now, I've been doing this every day. Okay. So I've been doing this every day. Now, I have been waking up and doing my positive affirmations every single day. Then I go on the bike for half an hour. That is non-negotiable for me at the moment, because I'm not moving around as much. Also as well, exercise helps with feel-good receptors in our brain, our serotonin, our dopamine, our oxytocin. Also, meditation helps calm our inner chimp. The Chimp Paradox book is an amazing book to read. And so I've been doing this meditation at BBC Radio London. If you don't want to join me, just hop on and do the meditation just after 4 o'clock news. So I'm going to do it now with the meditation, and you can join me, or you can say au revoir and see you tomorrow. Yeah, so it's Joe Good's BBC Radio London, 94.9, or yeah. So any questions, DM me about any exercises. But remember what I said, rule of thumb, low carbs, good carbs in the morning, resistance work, get breathless, meditation, just keep it simple, sexy, yeah? It's all about keeping it simple, all about keeping it, yeah, don't overcomplicate it, yeah? Look at your symptoms, look at how you're feeling, and address each one individually. Resistance work will help with your mental health, as well as your bone health, as well as your joint health. I talked about joint health yesterday on Debbie's Live, but you know, because painful joints during menopause are a big thing. So you need to break it down, get rid of the cortisol in your body. Keeps freezing. I'm so sorry it keeps freezing, but it's going to stay up there for a while, and if I can save it, I'll stick it on the website menoandme.com. Everybody's waving. I'm so sorry it keeps freezing, Marie. Who else we got? Great. Meditation.
Sitting, or if you prefer, you can lie down.
I'm gonna sit.
The arms out heavy to the sides, all resting on top of the knees. Let the palms be open to the sky. Make any final adjustments and see if you can make yourself 10 to 20% more comfortable. Spine straight, shoulders melt, and the crown of the head ascends. As you inhale, feel your ribs expand outwards. And as you exhale, allow the eyelids to gently close. As the eyelids close, your outer world becomes your inner world. And just notice how that feels as the body and the mind settle into stillness. Breathing without judgment. Observe each and every breath. Notice the quality of today's natural breath. Breathe smoothly, in through the nose and out through the nose. We are now going to deeply connect to the breath. Breathing in for 7, holding for 3 at the top of the breath, then breathing out for 7 and holding for 3 at the end of the breath. If at any time it becomes too much, just return to the natural breath. Understand that this is a practice, and it may not be completely natural to begin with. Stay committed and concentrate. Finish your exhale, and then inhale, breathe smoothly for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 1, 2, 3, and exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 1, 2, 3. Continue breathing. Inhale, fill the lungs with pure, clean, fresh air. Hold at the top. Then exhale, releasing any tension in the body, the mind. Hold at the bottom. Concentrate on the inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhaling peace, serenity, calm. Hold. And exhaling any activity of the mind. Let yourself rest easy. Hold. Stay focused. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale, the breath flows in, effortless and smooth. Hold. Exhale, releasing tension and tightness. Hold. Inhale, feel the breath like a wave rising, washing over you. Hold. Exhale, the wave breaks smoothly and falls. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Breathing in life force, energy, strength. Hold. Exhale, releasing any pressure or stress that has built up in the mind or body. Hold. Keep concentrating. Final round. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Return to your natural breath. And now just check in again with the quality of the natural breath. Notice how slow, peaceful, and calm the breath is. Let your body rest and notice how it feels to be completely at ease. Now when you're ready, open your eyes. Bring your attention back to the beautiful safe space that surrounds you. Be receptive. Namaste.
So, I don't know if you did join in with the meditation. I started meditating a couple of years ago, and for me it's a game changer. So I'm going to leave you today and hopefully see you tomorrow, and start to think about different ways how you can embrace a new health regime, mentally and physically, and also strong body, strong mind. But if you can really get your mind in a good positive track, it really will help you to come into a better place physically and emotionally, because it is a crazy time, but we're in this together. Have a lovely day.